Everybody want to be a motherfucking breeder, man, till it's that motherfucking time, bro. Everybody want to be a breeder, bro, till it's that motherfucking time, bro. She done had 11 puppies. We've been pushing puppies out since, I think, 10 o'clock this morning. It's 5 something, going on 6. Nigga, I'm exhausted. I ain't complaining either. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, man, I thought we was done, but evidently not, you heard me? Come on, let's move you back. Oh. Yeah, that's better a little bit right there. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah, man, I think she got one more, bro. I'm not sure because she's still contracting and pushing and more fluids coming out. So I'm going to just prep for just in case she come with another one. And this how I prep, you know what I'm saying? If you don't prep, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be moving around, rushing and shit. And that's how you lose puppies. So you're going to put your towel over your lap like this. You're going to get your scissors. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep always hitting them bitches with alcohol pad. You know what I'm saying? Sterilize it. Keep germs and shit from getting on, you know, boom, sterilize. I had the clamp scissors, but I so happened to step on them. So this is where prep come into play. You don't want to break your shit while you have, because if I ain't have a backup, you know what I'm saying, I'll be fucked right now. So you get your little clamp, you'll clean that off too, you hear me? Clean this off real quick. I ain't lie, I think she got another one. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Sterilize that real quick, clean it off. You ain't gotta get all the blood and shit off. For as long as that alcohol and shit on there, you good, man. Get your little nozzle pump, cause you wanna, soon the puppy come out, you wanna start cleaning his airways. You know what I'm saying? So it can breathe. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna sit here and wait real quick. You got some more in there? You got another one? You got another one? We had one stuck. We had to get motherfucking Vaseline, and I had to go in there and grab the motherfucker by the head and pull that little bitch out, you hear me? Yeah, we had to resuscitate it too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my resuscitator cup. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The resuscitator cup. You know what I'm saying? You just blow air in it. You know, I know a lot of niggas do it by the mouth, you know what I'm saying? Straight gangster, but, you know, I don't think I'm that. Well, I done did it, to tell the truth. I done did it, but if I could do it with something else instead of having to actually put my mouth on the dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do something else where I think is a little more professional because I want to go kiss my girl later on or whatever, but yeah. Boom. We just gonna wait. See what we got in the oven here. Yeah. Rubbing her down backwards towards her thing. You know what I'm saying? This help her with the contractions and help her push. You know what I'm saying? Not hard, you know what I'm saying, but not soft either. Just like you're rubbing on your bitch, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna rub it like you're rubbing on your bitch, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna rub. You know, I like to keep the tail out of the way where I can see, because I either see head or feet or I see the bubble, you know what I'm saying? So right now she trying to be all nice and content right now. You know what I'm saying? She want a little attention and affection. Mm-hmm. And I do feel something right here. I don't think it's her intestines because it's kind of large, but I'm gonna show you a trick. What I learned back in the day is you gonna latch one of your puppies on the titty, and it's gonna help her push it. So we're gonna see if we can find one of these puppies in here that's moving around or whatever, and slap it on that titty. And yeah, we got one moving around here. Yeah, you see this nice big girl right here. Light blue merle tribe, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just know that she is fucking beautiful. You know, and I'm thinking she's gonna be a keeper. I think she's gonna be a keeper. Yeah. So what you wanna do is kick the bitch back. Put that puppy on that titty. Yeah, she pushing y'all. She got another one. Put that puppy on that titty. See how I grab that puppy and she start pushing that puppy out? To help the puppy latch on the titty, you know what I'm saying? Let it smell some of that milk. Press on that titty. Let it smell some of that milk. And she gonna eventually grab that motherfucker. Yeah, she pushing, y'all. She about to push another one out. I'm just let that one do its thing. And we're gonna try to see what we got going on back here. Yeah, she a little feisty something too, y'all. She was barking, growling, shaking already. As soon as she came out, she wasn't 10 minutes old and she was barking, shaking, growling. So I already know she ain't gonna be nothing to play with. Just like a mom and a paw. A paw sitting right here by the window as we speak, watching. What up, guy? Come on, I got this part. I just need you, you know what I'm saying, do your job. All right, well, look, we're going to move this one out the way so you can push. We're going to put her back. Yeah, that's her. All right. And here we go with another one. We got it, mama. You know, you want to be gentle, so I like to keep the sack all in one. Oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful puppy right there. So boom, what we're going to do is grab at the top of the neck. This is what I like to do. And you're going to bust that bag open. You want to do it as fast as you can, too. Boom. Pull it from over the head. Always keep the head down because you don't want the fluids and shit to get into the nostrils and shit. So I immediately start rubbing the face first. You know what I'm saying? Get all the fluids off the face. Rub it down a little bit. Just to get it kind of howling and moving and shit. And boom, you're going to get your squeeze, your little pump. I go straight in the mouth with it. All the way to the back of the throat. Clear that out. All the way to the back of the throat. Clear that out. Yeah, all the way back down. Then start hitting the nostril. One time. Go to the next one. One time. Hit it one more time. I usually do it like at least like 5-6 times. But how I usually check and make sure that I got everything, I wait till the nozzle start making noise. If the pump start making noise, that means it'll pull kind of much all the fluid it can pull for right now. You know. We just gonna pull all that shit out, go one more time in the mouth. Just to be safe. You can do it as much, how many other times you please, you know what I'm saying? It's your pup. Ain't no such thing as over taking care of your pups. So if you feel like doing it a fucking 100 times, you can do it 100 times. And we're just gonna pull like that. And I don't know, y'all, she might about to come with another one. This is number 12 right here. Boom, we gonna hit. And then nose a couple more times. Like I say, you wanna stop really when you hear the nozzle start making noise. So like right now it's making noise, but it ain't really making nothing. You know, that's just air pulling. Then what I do, not rough, but kinda. Not hard, but a little rough. I rub that puppy. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to start kind of breathing and moving around, to start moving all that stuff around. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move it. Especially if you can make it cry, not hurt it to make it cry, but just this rubbing, it'll, you know, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking for. That lets you know the airways and shit clear if you hear it crying or whatever. So I ain't heard no cries, so we gonna hit it a couple more times. But he got a lot of movement and he's strong, so I know he ain't fading no puppy or no shit like that. He just still asleep. So, boom. I'm gonna hit it. A couple more times. See how you hear all that from after that rubbing? You can hear it at first. You know, I don't really rush to cut the placenta off because it ain't going nowhere. You know. It's good. I don't really hit too much. And now we're gonna rub that puppy some more. Rub him, warm him up. Like we warm your hands if you was cold. You know. See, I'm hearing stuff now. I hear, you know, trying to breathe and aspirate, you know what I'm saying? So I know he breathing and got airway going. And like I say, they out there fighting. We're gonna keep rubbing that puppy. You know, we're gonna rub a little bit more. Cause he been in that bitch for like 6-7 hours, so he probably nice and good congested with that fluid. Cause when they have them, that mean they alive, but they not alive, but they in that sack breathing. I'm gonna hit it a couple more times. That pump to be on the safe side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's my shit. So I'm gonna do as much as I please until I feel something. So he jump back out that motherfucker, let you know shit, that nigga good. But we gonna make sure. You know what I'm saying? We take pride in this shit. This shit ain't just no, oh, I'm making puppies and I'm trying to make some money. No, we take pride in this shit. I take care of these motherfuckers like they my kids. Yeah. Boom. So we got that. I think he's good with his airways for right now. Rub him a couple more times. Yeah, see how he just started a little bark. Clear him up, back up. And he breathing. Now we're gonna move to that placenta. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had scissors but not good prep work. I winded up breaking them. And she trying to get this placenta, and she not gonna get it right now because she get it to one of the other puppies and just ripped it off. You know what I'm saying? When it was bleeding, blood shot everywhere. And even if it does that, it's still good. You know what I'm saying? It's actually part of it. The mother could never do it any better than anyone else, but I just ain't like the way she snatched the bitch off. You know what I'm saying? I had to, bitch, you fuck you doing, bitch. What you doing? Are you okay? You know, real quick. So, we gonna clamp that thing on there. I usually do it like an inch above. And you know, you kind of want to wait for a second, you know what I'm saying? Let it kind of, what they say, what they call it, cauterize or whatever for you. You know, you just let that thing sit there. I feel like long enough it should be cauterizated. We're going to cut that thing right above that clamp. Make sure you ain't cutting the foot or nothing too when you cut. You know, before you start cutting, before you finalize your cut from lining up, look under and make sure you just got the umbilical cord. Because I done seen motherfuckers cut their whole dog foot off, bro. Real shit. So you want to look and make sure you got straight umbilical cord. Cut that motherfucker. Boom. No blood. Not yet. It might come, might not. Yeah, there you go a little bit. As long as it don't come straight out that motherfucker, just, you know what I'm saying? That's just part of the natural process. So like I said, we're going to put it back on this motherfucking towel. Rub this motherfucker down some more. Get it breathing good, aspirating good. Get your, I forgot about your alcohol. Get you some alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Get your piece of clean paper towel or napkin, whatever you got, you know, wet it. And that's what I do. Wet it. And you put it on that umbilical cord. You know what I'm saying? You don't tap on it hard. You don't push on it. You know, you just want to make sure you got it good and lacerated with that alcohol. You feel me? All right, and we got a boy here. Young man right here. All right. Feel like that's good. I'm gonna rub him down some more just to make sure his airways is clear. You know, see, like I still hear a little roughness in him, so I'm gonna try to rub and smooth that out. You know what I'm saying? Let him kind of open his lungs and either force it out or swallow it, whatever he gonna do. But we gonna help him out on it. You know, that's how you lose puppies. You know what I'm saying? The mama not gonna be able to do everything unless she done breed a lot of times. This her first breeding and she had 12 puppies. So I ain't lying. I'm ecstatic about her. I'm proud of her. I thought she had like maybe 5, 6. She was big, but I didn't think that she had 12 fucking puppies. Yeah, you heard that? You heard that? That's what you want to get out. Like I said, you all the way to the back of that throat. You know, you ain't got to force and shove it down there. You know, when the thing stop, that's when you stop. You know, like I say, you don't do no force, you don't do no shoving. Like I say, he been in there for about 6, 7 hours while she was giving birth. So he was like one of the last ones to come out. So he heavily congested. So we gonna help him move that shit around a little bit. You know, a couple pats on the back. You know, a little pat on the back. Help that shit move. You can hear it moving. And so I hear that cry. I don't really like to sit them down and put them on the titty yet. Unless I know that they good, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, he trying to go for the titty right now, but I want to make sure you can breathe before you start fucking eating. See all that? You want to get all that? Yeah, you full of fluid. You're going to be good. Probably one of the bigger ones. Don't be growling at me, man. You gave me a light little growl just now, nigga. I'm trying to get you right. Niggas been ungrateful, boy. Everybody say hey to Jewel. Say good job, mama. Say good job, Jewel. I got a treat for her too. She waiting on it. She been very patiently waiting on it. And I appreciate you for that. Like I said, this is my shit. You know, you can do this shit every time you feel. Shit, I'm gonna get my shit right, you know what I'm saying? Make sure my shit right. Listen. My head fighting, I don't hear no fluid really no more. It's just him ready to get on that titty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ready to get on that titty now. Alright, flip your bitch over. Flip your ass over, bro. Thank you, appreciate you. Oh, that's a little wet. Another thing when you have them puppies, man, it's gonna be fluid and shit everywhere. You don't really want to put your puppies in a wet spot because it's cold and it's cool, and that's how they get sick by being cold. So you don't really want the puppy sitting there feeding in a wet spot, you know. So you try to find a nice, warm, comfortable spot for that first feed. Like I say, hit that titty a little bit, make that milk come out. Watch this. Boom, just like that. You know, I ain't gotta sit down and hold it. He's strong. His jaw's strong. Shit, he on that motherfucker. You know, do your little clean up. You know? Shit, you good. See, you just heard him crying and howling. That was him. Airways clear. He can do that now. So you just put him on that titty, and he would have drunk that milk, and you'd have put him in the incubator, he'd have been clogged up, couldn't breathe, and that's how they fade on your head. I lost a whole little one time. Went to Vegas, came back. She hadn't had them bitches in the cage. Them bitches full of shit and piss, dead as a bitch. Everything pressure. When I say pressure, Merle, Trials, Brindles, straight colors. All of them died. Every last one of them. There was like 7 or 8 of them bitches. So that's why I take my time and with care with them bitches. You know, if I know my bitch about to be in labor, she having the contractions and a lot of panting, I ain't gonna really go nowhere. Like right now, I'm about to call my boss and say, look, I need 3 weeks off because I got like 12 grand over here and I'm not gonna make 12 grand with you in 9 weeks. I could get another job. I can't get another 12 grand in 9 weeks. So fuck you in that job. Got my own business anyway. And this one of them. So you remember when I said I had a treat for her? You don't never want to throw this motherfucker right here away. See this motherfucker right here? This is called the placenta. This is where all her vitamins and nutrients and microbes and everything else. This is straight health. It might look nasty to you, but this is straight health. They actually got nasty motherfuckers take dog placentas and eat them. You know, I ain't gonna say, you know, who, but, you know, I know motherfuckers that really take the dog's placentas and eat them because they know what's in it. But watch this shit here. This is how you make her sit down and start fucking with that puppy. Boom. Ate that bitch like it was a steak. Yes, sir. Boy, I know you ain't full. Yeah. Show that ass up. You know, make sure it's active. You know, the first 10, 15 minutes for sure, you want to make sure he active. So you want to always rub him, mess with him, you know, keep him active to see if he's fading or not. And I'm going to show y'all a little something. It's a messy job, bro. It's a messy job, man. This ain't nothing compared to shot and already cleaned up. But boom, look at that. Pressure packs. Let's see what that temperature look like in there. 83 degrees. Between 80 and 85, what you want to do. They say 85 and 90, but I think 85 and 90 will require your ass to go get some Pedialyte. So I stay between 80 and 85. Keep them warm, but keep them cool too so they can excel. Cause you hot, nigga, you ain't finna really do nothing in no heat. But yes, sir. This what we got over here, man. Bullies, man. We don't do none of that short shit. We got that shit over here. The nigga grab that bitch. You ain't going nowhere. Yo. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we out of here, man. That's what's going on, man. Say bye, girl. Say bye, girl. Say bye, girl. Say bye, girl. Say good girl. That's a good girl. Yes, sir. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. These are tapping in with y'all, man. Y'all be good, man. I say.